This podcast contains explicit content, language, and sexual situations. It is intended for adults 18 years of age and older. These thoughts and opinions expressed are not those of any specific employer, group, or individual.
Fed up with the rat race, we decided to sell everything and move to Cancun, Mexico.
Now we do what we love.
Work, party, and play at the Desire Resorts. After 16 years in the lifestyle, we thought we saw it all. We were so wrong.
So wrong. Oh my God, so wrong. Now we want to share the fun that we get to have every day. So come to room 77. Let's play.
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, this is it's going to be a tough one.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know how was your day?
I discovered we have a leak in the window. I went to Playa to fix a tire. Mm-hmm. And then...
I didn't want to break down, really. I just wanted you to tell me, like, okay. In general.
It was boring, but I did like driving and listening to my music.
Well, that's sweet. Let me tell you a little bit about my day.
Tell me about your day.
Now, I'm not quite sure what furlough means, but the United States has been using the words. I've been seeing it in the news, and I just want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have not been working in 2 weeks, and this has been, I think, our longest.
More than that.
Really?
Yeah. It's like almost been as long as
It's like we've been exiled.
I feel like I was put in isolation a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I had big plans for today. I had a lot of stuff I was going to get done. Honestly.
Right.
At 3:37, I looked down and I was still in my underwear. And I was like, I can't be in my underwear at 3:30. Yeah. This is just not right. So I was like, I have to get on with my day. I went upstairs and put on some crappy shorts to just get on with my life. Mm-hmm. Never left the house. There's no reason that I should have soiled a pair of shorts today.
You should put those back on the shelf.
We have been on furlough. Almost 2 weeks off.
Yeah, so a friend tells us, this is perfect. We have a place to go use our timeshare.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, the stars are aligning. Let's do something.
Yeah, we'll have a staycation. This is fucking awesome. It's at a hotel. It's really close by. Really beautiful.
Really nice.
I mean, nowhere near cheap. Pack up all of our recording equipment, all of our clothes, and we're supposed to stay there for like 3 days, and it starts pissing rain.
It was hard to see.
We're driving, and boom, boom. 2 blown out tires. That's how everything starts. You know what? Not ruined. We drive the rest of the way to the resort, 30 feet. It took us a half hour. We drove super slow. We were drenched. Great. Whatever. So we get into the room. We walk in and we're like, this room is huge.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. The first thing I want to do is have sex in public. It's my first thought. But in this situation, there are children around, there are families around. I don't want anybody to have a heart attack. So I'm like, all right, the porch is it's doable.
Right.
It's doable to do you. So I wait till nightfall, do this under the cover of darkness. Mm-hmm. And they've installed floodlights on the... I go through every switch in that goddamn room.
Is that it? Is that what it?
Check it. Is it off now? Check it. Every switch. Off now? Now? Did that one?
No.
I went outside, tried to unscrew bulbs. Can't.
You can't.
No. Can't. So it's like a federal prison outside.
Oh, God. It was really bright.
I'm like, we just have to have regular sex. Oh, this is just weird.
How do you do that?
I don't know. So we did. It was amazing for me. I don't know what you did.
2 things that I really enjoyed that happened while it actually was in the same night. I mean, we watch movies, but we don't really snuggle and watch like sweet movies, really, because I don't like them. And we watched the Star is Born. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So many tears. Like I could not stop crying.
Couldn't stop crying.
And that night was that red moon, super blood wolf moon, which I of course had to read about. And it was like really positive things. It was like good change is coming. For me, you and I connect.
I don't think it was the moon.
I'm serious though. Like that moon was really powerful for me.
I mean, I'm not saying that the moon doesn't have an effect
I was like...
people, but I think that maybe they just wrote a really good film. I don't think it was the moon.
Honey, it was. It was.
It was nice sitting and just reconnecting and really getting out of that world of so physical and so sexually charged. Slowly just started to let myself go. I think I gained 100 pounds. I've not groomed myself, which becomes a problem in and of itself.
Oh my God.
And that blocks me from initiating any of the sexual behavior.
Welcome to being a woman.
You're calling me a woman?
No. Why do you feel like you have to be perfectly shaven for me?
For you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it is for you, really, completely for you.
You feel sexier.
I mean, it's not like I'm walking around. I feel pretty sexy because my balls are completely shaved right now. Not like that. Like during sexual activity. I want to be ready to teabag you.
Right. We should be lasering.
We don't have the money to laser.
Okay.
Not that if people do have hair down there and they enjoy hairy balls on their face, that's one thing. I just would not enjoy hairy balls on my face. That's a preference. But what do you do for me? Do you shave your choo-choo?
Chocha.
Chocha? Do you shave it? Did you shave it today?
No.
No. You're a disgusting hairy beast right now.
In this next segment, we'll be discussing rape as a fantasy. If this subject matter is a trigger for you or makes you feel uneasy, please stop listening or fast forward to the next segment. Thank you.
And let me tell you what happened last night. So we go out with friends. At no time am I thinking sex is on. Yeah. No, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're just going to go out and have some drinks.
I love it.
Yeah, they're really sexy, wonderful people. You know, one drink turns into two drinks, and then she starts talking sexy, throws a nasty curveball. I have a fantasy. And they're like, you do, huh?
Tell me.
What is it? She's like, I'm not saying I actually want to be roofied, but I would like to have a roofied fantasy. My brain just goes clunk, vroom, vroom. Go on. And she's like, I just kind of want all of you sort of in, out of it while people are taking advantage of me. I'm like getting hard. But I can't do it. I have at least 25 to 30 minutes of grooming. The house isn't clean.
You said that.
I said it. I was like, I'm not physically prepared for this, but I would like to roofie you.
Can we do some sort of rain check with?
Is that something that would turn you on?
Well, my response to her was, I get it, because it's about a dominant submissive role. You're role playing in a way where you don't have any control. You don't have a voice to say yes, is basically what you're doing. And so, yeah, if you are in that situation where, like she said, I have to really trust these people, of course, your wingman's there with you. So it's not really that scary to do with a couple. I mean, I wouldn't say, let's you and I both get roofied. I would be okay, like, checking out if I knew you had me there. You know what I mean?
You'd be okay with me literally roofying you.
Yeah, because I trust I trust you.
Oh. I find it really interesting, and this isn't really something that I want to get into because I don't know enough about it, but when things on one side are so horrific, bent slightly in another way could be a fantasy.
It's the power of yes. You're saying, I want this to happen. It's my fantasy.
Right.
I'm giving you this power. It's actually my power. I'm saying yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. How does that mind shift over to that place where if that actually happens to me, I will be damaged for the rest of my life. But in the correct circumstances, it is a turn on. No one would be like, hey, did you hear all that Bill Cosby stuff? Really hot, huh?
We just did that last weekend.
Really great erotica literature.
Erotica.
No one's going to say that.
No. Sex with someone under the influence. That's not an obscene act.
I understand that. But this is one of the things that she had said. A guy comes up behind me in a bathroom at a club, and he just shoves me up against the sink and just starts fucking me. Mm-hmm. That's so hot. Mm-hmm. But it's also rape.
Right.
But she said, obviously, I would never want that to happen with a stranger, but it sounds really hot.
Yeah.
Where are the two connected? I need a psychiatrist or I need a scientist on the phone.
It's just going to come back to control.
I get it. Like, I get that. Why do you have a rape fantasy? Because you get to do the fantasy but have control over the rape. What I don't understand is why it's
fantasy to begin with.
Fantasy to begin with.
Damsel in distress. It's a whole category.
What do you think damsel in distress is?
I don't know.
Oh my God, she's tied up on the railroad tracks. I better go over there and rape her. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not.
No.
Oh, my abs hurt. Okay. Ooh, God.
Rape doesn't seem equally a fantasy.
For the men. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what guys really feel about rape.
Guys don't like rape. I mean, unless they're rapists. That's what they are.
We can't talk about this anymore.
Dirty doctor takes advantage of patient.
Yeah.
Sexy. In real life, lawsuit. So why? What is the connection? It's that I can't grasp onto.
It has to be something that's in our intrinsic wants. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. And that's the whole Britney Spears things. Oops, I'm not going to try to do my Britney, which is fucking spot on. But, here you are, this girl in a crop top, in pigtails, a schoolgirl.
There's schoolgirl nights.
There's a schoolgirl night.
Yeah.
Theme night. And I say, want to go around the corner to the school and look at the schoolgirls? No. You don't say that.
Well, you tried to say it at the staycation.
That was a mistake. That girl did not look like a teenager.
She was not wearing a schoolgirl uniform.
No, she was tall for a teenager. And I saw her from behind.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she had pretty hair. That's pretty much what I go off of. You have pretty hair. You caught my eye. I mean, I get her fantasy. I do. Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah, I do too. It's about pretending you cannot help yourself but devour and want to have sex with this person. So it's kind of in a twisted way, like the ultimate compliment.
Ray Donovan in that TV show, if you don't know, he's very aggressive when he has sex with, right? All right. Yeah. I mean, look, get it. You're getting wet right now. Relax. I'm just talking about something.
Okay.
Hold on. You take a scene. Ray comes in and there she is by the kitchen counter. She walks in. She drops her keys and they get into a fight. They barely sort of know each other. They've never even kissed. And he grabs her, takes her by the arms, rips down her shorts and has sex with her. And that is something that you found sexually arousing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I took that same footage, put different music to it, a little bit of a different tone to it, I could make that scene very disturbing.
Oh, absolutely.
The foundation of it is still the same. How you were presented with it made all the difference in the world.
That's why I think Rapey Ray Donovan gets away with it. Everyone perceives his just drunk, aggressive sex as just he's so ravishing his wife. Just this animal instinct has overcome somebody that they just cannot help themselves but want to fuck you up against the wall right then and there. Boom. It's just about that ultimate feeling that you're sexually desired. Does that make any sense?
It does.
And I don't know what it would be equivalent to in a man world. Would it be like that you're covered in like 16 women?
To me, that looks like me laying on the ground with 16 golden retriever puppies. It's just frantic. There's puppies everywhere. They're stepping on you, licking your face. Maybe one of them pees on you. You're like, no, I'm not into that.
Shit.
My fantasy is I get thrown in the back of a police car because I get caught for...
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
you're already turned on. You're
I'm
so disgusting. Right, you get thrown into the back of the police car, right? And this hot policeman comes back there and he's like, I can give you a get out of jail for free card.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, stick it in.
You're in porn. I'm on Netflix. Slow down.
Okay.
You get thrown into the car. You're on the way to the hospital because your husband needs you. Dirty, disgusting sheriff stops you.
Yeah.
And he will not let you get to your husband to save his life unless he violates you.
My policeman was a lot hotter than the sheriff.
Yeah, this one's not.
Okay.
Okay, so what I did there, I put the same action. I presented it in a different way. One is horrific. One is sexy.
Mm-hmm.
No, you shouldn't agree.
No, it is though.
I don't understand. I can't sometimes.
If our brain perceives it in a nice way, then it can be stimulating. That's probably just the same way it extremely stimulates or extremely triggers the alter emotion for that.
I don't even know what you just said.
I don't really know either.
I did say to her last night when she was talking about her fantasy, do you want us to tell you to shut up, quiet? And she was like, oh, no, don't be mean.
That was so funny.
I'm like, oh, no. All right, fine. Well, don't be mean. And then I was like, oh, okay. So then we'll be like, oh, you're being so sweet. Oh, just lay down. She's like, oh, no, don't be gross. I'm like, I don't know where to go with this. I am someone who gets turned on by hearing people's fantasies.
Yeah.
That's what turns me on about. She's like, oh, I want to do this naughty thing. And I'm like, oh, I will do that naughty thing to you. if that gives you that feeling that I know that I like.
Right. What is that line? Why do we have it? And then you had said something about our brain just skips over that line.
Yeah, our brain, for some reason, in a very efficient way, able to separate what is horror, tragedy, and trauma, or what would be someone's nightmare, to what could be someone's absolute heightened fantasy filled with ecstasy.
I don't even know how to sum this one up.
I'm pretty sure the FBI will start watching us. It's a search warrant. I think that's how this ends. All right, we are here with another pedantic review lever. Submitter. That's a better word.
Sure.
This is why you made it through college.
Yes.
And I barely made it through high school. We're going to call him Jeff. Everyone is Jeff. I'm going to start with really quickly reading your interview.
Reading your review.
What did I say?
Interview.
Jeff, I'm really sorry I drank a lot last night. All right, so I'm going to read this interview.
Review.
Jesus Christ. I mean, all right, first of all, good news. We got 5 stars out of 5 stars.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for that.
I started listening to Room 77 after being featured on another podcast. First question, what other horrible podcast was that?
I don't think that's my review.
What?
I wasn't featured on another podcast.
Really?
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Yes. Wow.
Wait, did you write this?
Yes, you guys were featured in Dr. Jess podcast.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When we were featured. All right, so that was the Dr. Jess swing. What is her podcast called? Shit.
Yeah.
Sex with Dr. Jess.
Sex with Dr. Jess.
So I read that wrong.
I probably typed it wrong.
No, I started listening to Room 77 after being...
Let's not correct him.
I'm not.
We're happy.
I'm not going to fight about it, but it is his fault. All right.
Yeah.
The next part is from the get-go. Amazing capital letters L and R are absolutely hilarious combination, witty, funny, oversharing in the best way, and often pedantic. Without knowing anything about you, we're going to ask you some weird questions, and you answer them, and then we're going to give you our
interpretation
of what kind of sweet. These are the categories you could fall into. Number 1, vanilla curious, vanilla swirl, deep denial swinger, semi-flaccid swinger, full-blown, full swap swinger, or a walking orgasm. Those are what you could. And then we're going to give you a swinger footprint, sort of like a carbon footprint of some sort of arbitrary number that we will assign to you that means nothing at all. Are you ready? Lauren, do you want to ask the first question?
Are you married?
I am married.
And how long have you guys been together?
Wait, I got to give... You do this every time. You don't give time for the point part.
Oh, that's right.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
All right, you get 5 points for that. Second question.
How long have you been together?
We got married in July of 2018, and we've been together for 4 or 5 years.
I'm giving him 28.6 points for that. Do you sleep naked?
Not anymore.
Does your wife sleep naked?
No.
They got youngins.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you go to bars or clubs? A, never. B, once within the last 6 months. Or C, we have to wrap up this interview now because you're next on the poll.
I'm next on the poll.
That's
All right.
awesome.
All right, do you want to ask the next one, honey?
When is the last time you guys had sex outside of your own home? A, within a week. B, within 6 months. Or C, I am currently getting banged in an office and stationery section of Walmart.
Well, I'm sitting outside of Walmart alone, so I'm going to go with in the last 6 months.
I'm giving him 57 points for that just because I heard him have the thought of having sex in a parking lot of Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, me too.
When is the last time that you or your wife received a lap dance?
When we were in Mexico in the fall.
Very interesting. 69 points for that. Do you have anywhere on your property a jacuzzi or hot tub?
I do not.
It's a low footprint.
Since you're in the car, when is the last time that you've had sex in a car?
He's not in a car right now.
Yeah, I am.
You
I'm
said
in a
he's
car
in
right
the
now.
parking lot.
I am.
How much would we have to send you through PayPal to start masturbating in your car?
Nothing.
Please do not get arrested. Please. I'm going to tally the numbers up. My dear Lauren, and just hold up a hand. Really? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't agree with that. Lauren believes that you are a deep denial swinger. I believe that you are a vanilla with a swirl with a footprint of 763.
I think the math stands for reason.
0.6. You forgot you gave him 0.6 points.
I rounded up.
Okay.
All right. So where do you fall that list?
Right in the middle of both of the categories you guys picked is pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
We're smart.
Have we met?
We have not.
So you have never been to Desire.
I have not.
And we have never been to your house.
I'd be shocked.
Or have you and your wife played with couples?
Couples, no, we've played with one other individual.
That's still ongoing?
That was one time. We have talked on and off about more play dates, but we've just really never worked anything out yet.
Now, would you say that you and your wife are equally on board with sort of the same things, or is this something that you're trying to get more involved in and one or the other is sort of saying, you know what, hit the fucking brakes, man?
I think we're both in the same boat. We both have different days where like we'll be talking about stuff, and then one person will be like, "Whoa, throw the anchor," and then there's other days where we're both 6 gear, good to go.
Right.
It's a give and take. Depends on the day. I mean, like I said, we've only had one encounter.
Was it a good encounter?
Yeah, it was great.
This person that you play with, was it a friend of yours? Was it somebody that you had known?
Yeah, it was one of our best friends.
Is he still your best friend?
Oh, yeah, he is.
This is the part I fucking love.
Me too.
I'm going to play with my cock because I always am anyway, but I'm going to play with it extra hard now.
That's okay. I'll just take a picture of mine while I'm in Wal-Mart parking lot.
Yes! Do that. I will.
Please.
Here, I'm taking mine out. Hold on. Okay. She's taking a photo. Did you take it yet? Make sure you use the lens where it looks bigger.
Okay, I took it. I hope I sent that to the right person.
Oh, God. I hope you didn't text your mom. Who is he more friends with, you or your wife?
So I've been friends with him for years. We worked together when we were in high school, played football together, and him and my wife started working another job a couple years ago. And then that's how they kind of met. And then we met after that, like my wife and I. So, I mean, he's been friends with both of us for quite a long time.
Was it something that you said to him or he said to you? Did you get an idea? I have been known to say to almost complete strangers, I'd love to see you fuck my wife.
So this was an alcohol-induced endeavor. When we went to Mexico, we all got a suite. So we had our own room, my wife and I, and we were in the middle of enjoying ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And our buddy walked in.
Right.
Comes over and he opened the drawer that we had, like one of the bedside tables, and just started throwing some of the sex toys that we brought on the bed. And he's like, use this. Now use this. And then he started to leave. And I said, as he's almost out the door, I'm like, where are you going? He goes, what do you mean? And my response was, well, if you're going to be a pussy, you can leave, or you can put your cock in my wife's mouth.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! That's awesome.
He froze for about 30 seconds, not knowing what he was going to do.
Wait, so hold on. I got to back up because I'm so excited.
I know. I love this.
So hard right now. So look, does your wife have you talked to her about this?
We had talked about going to some of the lifestyle clubs and possibly going to Desire before we had been to this trip. And then this just kind of came up and we both just...
But as long as she wasn't like, honey, what the fuck are you talking about?
No.
All right. You say either be a pussy and leave or come over here and stick your cock in my wife's mouth. We are spirit animals because that is exactly something that I would say. He freezes. What happens next?
He slowly works his way over and then puts his cock in my wife's mouth.
Are you inside of her at this point?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking her. And this is Lauren's favorite thing in the world. Yeah, what position are you in?
We were a missionary at the time. So when he came over, her head was off of the side of the bed.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh, right. Oh, this is
the best.
I want to have sex right now.
I know. It's so hot. I love that your first threesome was with a man because is something so hot about that. The majority of people do threesomes with women.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
Well, I think the majority of people talk about threesomes with women.
Yeah, finding that second female is harder than finding a second male.
You could throw a rock and hit 20. I mean,
exactly.
There's a love that we have for threesomes with other men, and it's mainly because of my insecurities. So we have some of our best experiences in threesomes with just men. I enjoy them because of nothing more than a relaxed brain. Does that make sense to you?
Yep. Oh, I get it.
I'm still in high school. Like, it doesn't matter where, I'm still that freshman in high school that's like, can I touch your boob? No.
No, creep.
Does it escalate at all from there? Does it go any further?
Oh yeah, it went from there. They were together for a bit, then we were together for a bit, then we all ended up in the shower at one point.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop it. God damn it. You're moving way too fast. You too.
I'm going to escalate him on the scale.
Listen.
He needs to be up on the scale more.
No. You're right. You're right. There's a deep denial. He's right. He's in a vanilla swirl deep denial swinger. Because the reason is because this was a friend.
Anyway,
you're getting off topic. You're screwing me up.
All right, go.
Do you remember when you're like, this is what I imagine you said, because everyone's Jeff. I have to call him Kevin. That's my second go-to name. You look at Kevin and you're like, all right, Kevin, fuck my wife. Do you say that or does it just happen?
I think he asked.
What did he say?
Would it be okay if I fucked her?
You said, yeah, sure.
You're already in here.
Yeah, you're in. What are you doing while this guy is fucking your wife?
I watched for a little bit, and then I joined in as well. Yeah, then we went DP.
What? Jesus Christ, Jeffrey!
Oh, this is the best marriage ever.
This is...
Karen's awesome.
I love Karen, yes.
Hats off to Karen, right? DP, vaginal or DP, anal and vaginal?
Anal vaginal.
God, Karen, she's almost airtight. If you can bring your friend, we have enough cocks to airtight you, honey. And they have experience. They have a resume that I don't even have.
This is true.
What position are you in doing the DP? Because we get a little confused with what the best DP position is. Side by side.
She was riding him, and then I was behind.
Oh, God. So fucking hot.
So hot. I mean, I think I just need to have sex right now.
That's amazing. All right. So how does it end? Please tell me you came on her face.
No, we were both so drunk that neither of us could finish. The line that finished off the whole thing was, Jesus Christ, there's 2 cocks in the shower and no one can come.
Is there something that you and your wife want to get into but are a bit hesitant, or you have any questions, or there's something that you specifically like?
Well, my wife is bisexually charged. So, I mean, our ideal, like you were saying before, is the talk is usually with a second female. That is one thing that I believe is probably next.
Mm-hmm.
Or soft swap, I would think. But again, that would be more stuff that we'd have to talk about.
I'm so happy you shared that story with me. I'm not kidding when I say that story made me hard.
As soon as we hang up, we're fucking.
I totally support that.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate you taking the time to write that. Just thank you for that. We hope you continue to listen.
No, thank you. I mean, your podcast is great. I'll tell everyone to listen.
Tell your lovely wife we said hello, or you could just surprise her with this broadcast.
I don't know. I'm leaning a little more to column B.
All right, man. Now, if you need to finish off in that parking lot, you just take your time.
Just take a picture.
I'll just wait for all the other cars to clear out.
Or not.
Why?
Or not. This is what I would do. Stroke it a little bit. Open your window. Look at them and go, you're welcome.
I bet you won't stick this in your mouth. Maybe that's my new line.
That is it. Again, please don't get arrested.
I won't. All right. Have a great day, guys.
And we've started. It's 13 o'clock at night. I mean, I can't function like this. I can't do this. I need a sound engineer.
A roadie.
I need a roadie and a webmaster. This is all too much.
It's a lot.
When I said move down here, I thought we were just going to lay on the beach a lot.
Be naked and do a little workshop.
Yeah, this is just too much work.
I don't mind working.
But speaking of work, did you get your Malibu strings?
I have not got my Malibu strings.
You have not.
No.
But they might be coming, so we still have to promote them.
This is true.
So, Malibu strings. When you want your swimwear to express the feeling, yeah, I put out.
That's great.
Yeah, I think they should use that one.
I really like that one.
You're welcome.
Did you work hard on that?
Not that hard. Here's the thing. I feel that I am very good at reading people, especially when they lie. It comes from being paranoid. You are convinced that it has to do with acting because I was an actor.
Yeah.
I don't. I think that there's a big difference between lying and acting. When you're acting, you're telling the truth all the time. So you came up with this something.
I wanted to make a game that's sort of in between your past life of acting and your current life of sex world.
Okay.
So I took different clips of porn movies and movies, but bad acting movies.
There's porn movies and there's regular movies.
Right. So I'm going to give you a choice of 3 clips, and you're going to tell me which one of those is from a porn.
Oh, so I have to pick out the porn actors.
It's not to say that all porn actors are bad actors.
Well, they
I
are.
just I pulled the extremes on both ends.
No. I think that most porn actors are bad actors.
Okay. I'm already nervous. Richard, are you ready?
I am ready. Give me the first one.
We are going to give you 3.
Which one are the porn actors?
Okay, this is the first one.
Okay.
Dad! No! Allie! Dad! Don't go in there! Dad! You didn't see anything!
All right,
Daddy.
number 2.
Okay, number 2.
So what do you guys want to do now? Something good? Something bad? Something with my penis?
I love that one. Okay.
All right.
And number
3.
Your eyes are lovely. The dress. I don't know. Look, you're not the only good-looking woman in the universe. You know.
All right. I'm going to guess. I think that the second one sounded like Chris Pratt. So I am going to guess that the first one is the porn.
The first one is the 2013 Fateful Findings, not a porn.
Not a porn.
B is the porn, the one that he's playing Chris Pratt is called Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's doing a fucking good Chris Pratt. All right, so that's one down. What's next? Go.
Okay, here we go. Choice number 1.
You have nice pecs.
You have nice pecs. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. And number 2.
Excuse me, miss. By the way, what's an all-American girl like you doing with a geek like this?
That's got to be porn. Let me hear number 3.
Okay.
Let me hear number 3.
Number 3.
I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach. This is a bathtub.
No body of water is safe without a lifeguard.
It's 2 feet deep, Wade.
Shit.
What are you doing here?
Oh, man, this is hard. Only one of those is porn? Holy shit. Fuck. I'm going to say number 2. Which one was the porn?
The porn is number 3.
Really?
The bathtub with only 2 feet of water.
Oh, God.
That is Boob Watch.
Okay.
Baywatch.
Yeah, no, I get it. All right. What is next?
Number 1.
All right, number 1. It's a good score. It's very...
Newspapers say you're a criminal.
How old are you for?
I think you saved her.
What?
I think you saved my life is petered out on at the end.
I mean, that score sounded pretty good. Wasn't a bad score. It was a little hot. What do we got next? What's the next one?
Number 2.
What is that noise?
I think they call it music.
Was that all of selection B?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's all you get on that one.
All right. No. Move on to number 3.
Mm-hmm. 3?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude. Type up naked college babes. It's just to see what comes up.
Those are such losers. How'd you like it if we watched naked guys? Yeah.
I would like it very much. I feel like that one is definitely C.
That, in fact, is a Hallmark movie.
Damn it.
Called Cyber Seduction.
Oh, what was the porn?
The porn was the one with the score. Spider-Man XXX. Okay, here we go. I think this is my favorite segment.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Number 1.
My husband is having an affair with your wife. I don't think we should talk about it.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
All right, what's number 2?
Okay, here we go.
Now I'm in your ass, yeah. I'm fucking you. Oh, I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna get on your bum, on your face, you girl. You better know I'm gonna rock your world.
Yeah, here we go. Number 3.
Number 3. I've broken your car.
You broke my car?
Yes, I broke your car. So what?
I'm not happy with you.
I mean, it's got to be number one is the porn. It's got 2 is too ridiculous.
Actually, there are 2 porns in this one.
There's 2?
Yeah, there's 2 porns.
What is number 2?
So actually, we're going to pick the non-porn.
Number 2.
That is fucking porn.
It is?
He is fucking her and singing, and I could not stop watching it.
That's not their review?
No, it's the other one that I just handed you. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, and it goes onto the back.
This one? Okay. Could you have used a smaller font?
It's just what it is.
All right, guys. So I have the review that you left. I want to read that out loud for our listener so he or she knows what I'm talking about. It says, listen to your podcast when I was getting ready this AM.
That's not in the review. This is just part of their email.
I just want the iTunes review.
Well, I didn't find it on iTunes. That's the email. You just have to keep reading.
Oh, okay. This is our favorite podcast, the one we listen to as soon as it comes out. The humor and self-deprecation is fantastic. I had the pleasure of meeting Eleanor prior to even knowing they had a podcast. My statement to my wife was, those two should do comedy. We're trying. Dying is hard. Comedy is harder. That's what they say in the entertainment business. I would have to say that their podcast is just how they are in person. They're funny, authentic, and free-spirited. Dare I say, pedantic. I won't take that as an insult because I don't know what it means still. They cover relevant topics, and they have a unique view of the Desire Resort that is valuable for those that vacation there. Do you think it's a value to those who vacation there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very much.
I think so too. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm gonna put in my review that I leave myself. All right, so this is completely blind. I honestly, I don't know if we've ever met before. My first question is, are you married?
Yes. Yes. 28 years.
He's just saying whatever she said.
That's what I do. No.
Good pattern of behavior. Next question. Yeah. Do one of you sleep naked or both of you sleep naked?
Both of us. Both of us.
Where's my pen? I got to write down.
I don't know. I put it over
I got to
there.
give them arbitrary numbers. Do you have a jacuzzi?
We have a jacuzzi tub.
All right. That gets you 0.5.
Do you have a pole in your home?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Where were you when I was writing these?
I just do it on the fly.
When is the last time that you had sex outside of your own home? Within a week? Within 6 months? I'm currently getting banged in the office and stationery section of Wal-Mart.
I'd love to answer C, but no, within a week.
Within a week? Really?
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Oh, that's...
Outside?
Not outside of their home.
Yeah.
Not outside. It doesn't mean they have to be outside.
I'm just double checking there.
I'm giving them 87 points for that.
That's a lot.
You don't know how high my points go. How often do you find yourself naked in random places? A, once a year. B, over 6 times a year. C, almost every night.
Over 6 times a year.
Over 6 times a year. Jesus.
I love you guys.
You get 78 points for that. All right. When is the last time that your wife got a lap dance or husband got a lap dance?
2 months ago.
Yeah. I'm giving you 44 points for that. How many apps on your phone require a password to open up?
Lots.
Okay. How many photos can people see from your vacation? A, 25% of them. B, 50% of them. C, we tell people we dropped our phone in the pool.
Lately it's when we've dropped our phone in the pool.
Okay, I think I know where this is going. You get 200 points for that. All right. Have you ever had to call a friend looking for a piece of your clothing?
I usually just leave it behind.
Just it's theirs now.
It's your laundry now.
Do you own more costumes than a Halloween store?
Yes.
I'm going to stop there because I'm going to tally up my numbers of your swinger footprint. And that could be vanilla, vanilla curious, vanilla swirl, swinger double D, which is a swinger in deep denial, a semi-flaccid swinger, a full-blown, full swap swinger, or your top prize, a walking orgasm. I am saying that you guys are walking orgasms with a footprint of 508. Now, have we ever met?
Yes.
From what I understand, Sarah Clayton, the Playboy girl who Desire brings down, she came and she did a workshop, how to pose like a Playboy model. You guys were present. We thought it was a really fun, amazing workshop. But more importantly, I feel like I was the winner of that workshop.
I don't think there are winners.
It wasn't a contest, but yes, you were the winner.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Like, that's how I feel, because you guys were on the bed right next to us and you were doing extremely well, right? And you were taking it very, very seriously. My wife, however, was not taking it very, very seriously, and I had to take her out. It was like taking her out of the game. What I remember, you were fortunate enough to watch me display my talents. I'm not just saying this, but maybe I helped a few women in there.
I can attest that you have helped at least one.
Okay. And in heels, by the way. I put heels on at some point.
You trying to squeeze into Lauren's shoes was quite the feat. No pun intended. Sarah was great, by the way. Loved her, sweet person. So here I am taking a class with a Playboy model and an international model. And I was like, what the hell? That's just not fair. And I remember making some comment when you guys came down, and Lauren was like, oh, I'm sorry, we'll leave. And I'm like, no, right? It was slightly intimidating. Now, I would say Lauren took it seriously. There was one pose that I just could not do. She's like, no, you need to rock your hips forward. And it was like, okay, yeah, I just like, this is too hard. You nailed it.
I nailed it. And what you say as Lauren doing a good job, I see more as show off. Thank you guys for being really great sports. It's nothing if we don't have an audience when we're being clowned. So we're really happy that you guys landed next to us. And here we are all talking together, and hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Yes, love that.
I'll help you as much as I can. So how long have you guys been in the lifestyle?
2 years.
2 years.
Fairly new.
Whose idea was it?
Hers.
Oh,
Really? How did it come up? What did she say? Hey, I call everybody Jeff. Jeff, I want to have sex with other people.
More, I like to be naked. This place sounds really cool.
Did you start it, Desire?
Yeah, we were completely vanilla when we went down, and I corrupted our marriage. It's been great.
Shit.
Hold on. Stop right there for a second. All right. So you're there. Do you have any indication that she may go this way?
Yeah.
You see a couple and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jeff.
Jeff's having a good day.
Did you approach the other couple or did they approach you? I mean, for the initial.
We had dinner. We went back to our room to change. We went to the disco, and this woman walked up and was sort of standing talking to Jeff. And And I looked over and I went, wow, they make a really nice looking couple. What was that thought I just had? It was really sort of this interesting moment. And then I was sort of like, this could be really fun.
Does it happen that night or do you?
No.
No, it was 6 months later.
It's when we came back.
All right. So you go back there the second time. You know that you're going to see this couple or no?
We didn't plan it that way.
Does it happen that first night back?
One night, I just literally was walking back from the jacuzzi at, 2 or 3 in the morning, sort of singing, I kissed a girl and I liked it. So.
How did you feel about that, Jeff? Is that something you enjoyed?
Yes.
He also liked it.
Is there anything that you would offer to somebody that was probably in your situation? They're thinking about it, but who are afraid to maybe jump in.
We never in our wildest dreams imagined how authentic the people would be there.
Even within the full lifestyle. I mean, but
and just it wasn't intimidating for us we just went to have a naked vacation. Very welcoming by everyone. We appreciate that. I mean, you almost have to go to know what that's like.
Well, my walking orgasm 508s. We appreciate you taking the time. Thank you so much for the review. We really, really appreciate it.
And we appreciate your podcast. It's a lot of fun.
I have probably, 20 podcasts downloaded on my phone. And yours really is the podcast we listen to the day it comes out.
No.
See, I should read these reviews. No, I read everything. I do. I just don't know who belongs to what. It's like Twitter. They're like, hi, I'm PP93. I'm like, I don't know what that means. You have a free pass to do whatever you want to Lauren. Am I allowed to offer that?
Sure.
That is your prize. That is your prize.
We are winners.
You're the big winner. No, we'll see you at Man Class in April.
So what have we learned? I know what I learned. I learned that I would make a terrible rapist. And I think that's actually a count in my favor. I think that's a good thing.
Hi, my name is Richard. I'd make a terrible rapist.
Oh, lovely. Come to my party.
You're invited.
What have you learned?
I learned that I miss being at work. I miss being at the hotel. And it's not because I don't love you, because I do love being here with you and doing whatever we've been not doing and doing.
I miss naps and I miss TV. Really enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, simple things.
I also learned I still don't really know what pedantic means. Anyway, we're retiring the word. It is done. We've milked pedantic as far as it can go.
Yes.
I know what I learned. That I cannot delineate a bad actor from a porn actor porn movie from just a bad movie.
I've learned that I'm not as good at editing as you are.
Yeah, it's not easy. You should have a whole new appreciation.
I absolutely do. I appreciate you.
All right, so last thing, the affiliate program. We want to thank everybody. Boris the Spy, who's somebody who emails us all the time, just emailed us. We stopped the podcast to help him because we thought he was having trouble with the affiliate program. And I just want to explain to everybody one more time. If you don't understand what it is, if you haven't been to Desire, you're not a Premier member, book through us. It's nothing more than hitting a banner on our website that brings you to the Desire reservation sites, and you make a reservation. And then we sort of have this special connection with you. We make a 10% commission off of every booking. And then we really try to spend time with the people that book through us, especially if they're new, because it's turned into this little special thing.
I love it.
If you're in that position, make sure to click on the banner, because that's how we make money to pay the children that work in our factory. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, and make sure to follow Lauren. Where do they follow you?
Room 77 podcast on Instagram.
And we're on Facebook too, but that's like the stepchild. We don't really talk too much.
And you can just email us too. That's what most people do.
Or just call us. Or just show up at our door. No, don't do that. That's creepy. And that about does it for us.
For more information, photos, or to contact us, go to room77podcast.com.
Thanks for stopping by Room 77.
We had a blast.
Now get your clothes and get out.